Hi everyone, welcome to our first stop, Wuxi Fishing Harbor. This harbor is in Tocheng, Yilan County, and is a famous tourist spot as well as an important fishing port. Wuxi Harbor has been busy since ancient times, and today it is one of Yilan's three main whale-watching harbors. Every year in the lunar month of July, the well-known Tocheng Ghost Grappling event is held here. The name Wuxi means black rock because there is a big black reef nearby. A long time ago, this place was a major trading port called Wuxi Trading Port, but later a flood brought a lot of mud and sand, which made the port hard to use. In the 1990s, the port was rebuilt and became a great place for tourists. Now, you can enjoy fresh seafood and take a whale-watching trip. The beach near the harbor is wide and flat, making it a great spot for surfing. You can also play volleyball on the sand. It's a fun and safe place for families to visit. Barges. This barge was donated by Mr. Lin Shushan and his son, who are residents of Zhuangwei Township in Yilan. Where there are many rivers, barges playing an important role. When the sugar industry was growing, barges and hand-plow carts became the main tools for transporting sugarcane. After the sugar industry declined, barges were used for digging and transporting river sand. Starting in the 1950s, machines were used to extract sand. So barges became tools for catching fish and shrimp in rivers during the farming over season. Some barges were painted with beautiful dragon patterns and rented out during the Dragon Boat Festival for races. However, in the 1970s, boats specifically designed for dragon boat races began to appear, and barges were gradually dismantled and sold as wood. Thanks to the introduction by Yilan writer Min Xian, Mr. Lin Shushan generously donated a barge to preserve a part of Yilan's river transportation history. In the past, goods ships from overseas were transferred to shallower barges to transport them to places like Yilan and Luodong for sale. The nearby cement dock landscape recreates the scene of the 1920s, when barges carried sugarcane to cement dock in Yilan City. At the dock, you could see beggars asking for help, vendors selling tapioca bowls, fortune tellers performing rituals to ward off misfortune, men selling groceries, and porters carrying goods. Together, they painted a small picture of society at the time. If you move closer to the scene, they will tell you stories about life at the dock.
Tocheng Ghost Grappling Contest. The Tocheng Ghost Grappling Contest is a traditional event held in Ghost Month on the lunar calendar. People hold this event to honor their ancestors and spirits. The most exciting part of the festival is the competition, where people climb tall poles to grab special items for good luck. The festival also has traditional performances, music, and games. It is a lively and meaningful event where people can learn more about their culture and spend time together. Nanfang No. 1. Nanfang No. 1 comes from Nanfang Ao Fishing Harbor and was built around 1981. Like most harpoon fishing boats, it is painted in ocean blue with white accents that resemble waves. The bow of the boat is decorated with an eagle pattern. The boat was constructed using different types of wood to meet various weight needs, and metal fasteners were used to hold the pieces together. For example, the keel is made from a tough wood called wuxin, which helps the boat resist impact and supports its structure, while the bottom of the boat is made of Taiwan red cypress. Nanfang No. 1 was donated by Mr. Zhuang Jinrong from Nanfang Ao fishing harbor. Mr. Zhuang was born into a fishing family and began fishing at the age of 17. In 1983, he and his older brother purchased the Nanfang No. 1 fishing boat, and they faced many strong winds and waves, witnessing the rise and fall of the fishing industry. Later on, Mr. Zhuang turned the boat into the floating hotel. In 2002, when Nannan Junior High School planned to set up a fishing history exhibition, Mr. Zhuang donated the Nanfang No. 1 boat to preserve its legacy. In 2005, it was transferred to the Lanyang Museum, where it is now the part of the collection. Harpoon fishing, also known as 表玉, uses the unique way that marlin float near the surface of the water in rough seas. The boat typically has 5 crew members working together. 2 people stand at the front of the boat, one as the main harpoon fisherman and the other as the assistant harpoon fisherman, who helps spot the fish and take over when necessary.
Anchovy Wall Skeleton. On January 28, 2011, an anchovy was sadly dead near the mouth of the Joshi River in Yunlin County and was washed ashore by the waves. A research team led by Professor Wang Jianping from National Chinkang University quickly arrived at the scene and successfully collected this valuable skeleton. After careful treatment, the skeleton was sent to the Nanyang Museum. It is now skillfully mounted and hence high in the museum, resembling a giant creature swimming gracefully in the ocean, giving off an impressive and majestic vibe. In addition, the Lanyang Museum recently took over the visitor center at Wushu Harbor in Toucheng, renamed it the Wushu Harbor Environmental Education Center. This center aimed to improve people's understanding of the natural environment. Recently, a brand new environmental education exhibit was launched, titled Diverse Yilan, Young Yilan. The exhibit combines 3 main themes: whale and dolphin conservation, the plant and animals of the Wushu Harbor wetlands, and the Yilan Museum family. Together, these themes will vitally present the idea that Yilan is a living museum. The exhibit uses fun and engaging methods to showcase its topics. Visitors can explore the spirit of the world in the ocean, the wetland ecosystem, and the cultural features of Yilan. The content not only inspires respect for nature, but also brings a smile to your face. For older adults who enjoy leisurely trip and know how to appreciate life, this is a fun and educational destination. Guishan Island is located off the coast of Yilan in northern Taiwan. It got its name because its shape looked like a turtle. This is a famous tourist spot, attracting visitors with its beautiful natural scenery and rich ecological resources. The island is full of unique rock formations and endless coastlines, making it a perfect destination for people who love taking photos and sharing them online. There are also many trails on Guishan Island, which are great for exercising while enjoying the scenery. Some parts of the trail can be challenging to climb, but the sense of achievement and stunning views of the ocean and small islands make it worth the effort. The island also has a rich natural environment, especially with birds and marine life. It's a great place to connect with nature and observe different species. If you are interested in history, the island is even more appealing. It features a historic lighthouse and other rooms that tell the story of maritime history in this area. Today there are also many fun activities on Grecian Island, such as snorkeling and fishing. This exciting option attracts many tourists to come and experience the island beauty and adventure.
After the rice field in Ilan are harvested, ducks are let into the field to eat the leftover rice grain. These ducks are like a clean-up crew. They help stop food from being waste, and their dumping make the field richer for farming local code. This practice is best from winter, which sound like the ducks are going on vacation. Have you ever tried Ilan famous smoked duck? It's made from older duck. They cannot lay eggs anymore. Instead of wasting them, the local turn them into delicious smoked duck. In the past, people would sun-dry the duck, put them on a sugar cane, and slowly smoke them over charcoal. Today, they use modern oven, but still include sugarcane for flavor. No matter how they smoke it, that smoked duck is crispy on the outside and smooth on the inside. Once you try it, you won't want to start eating it. The Catalan people are an indigenous group who has lived in Lanyan land for hundreds of years. They love winter water and often build their village near river or wetland. They show their respect for the sea during springtime ritual. In the ritual, they give food and the wind to sea god and their architecture, playing for a good fishing season and safe journey. Architects have found Catalan artifacts in Iran, such as being pottery and shell. These items show that the Catalan people tried food with others in the past. Their culture reminds us of their close connection to the sea and the nature. The Atio people mostly live in Iran, Daton, and Nao art. And about 300 years ago, they moved from central Taiwan in the east. Today, they are the biggest indigenous group in Iran. There is an exhibit here that show what their daily lives were like in 1910s, including weaving and hunting activity. One special adult tradition is fast 10 to in. Boy and girl get 10 to as a right of passengers when they are about 15 or 16 years old. Boys have to hunt well, and girls must show great weaving skill before they can get their tentu. This tentu means they are mature and ready to get married.
Hot springs. Iran hot springs are special because of the area geology. For example, Great Sun Island's hot springs come from a volcano. These springs are rich in sulfur and have a very strong smell. Jiaoxi hot springs, on the other hand, are clear and do not have a smell. They are perfect for relaxing and easing tired muscles. Soaking in Yilan's hot springs is something everyone can enjoy. Whether you are with family or friends, it's a great way to relax and have fun. Lanyan Plain. The Lanyan Plain, also called the Yilan Plain, is a small area of about 330 square kilometers. It was shaped by the Lanyan River and is an alluvial plain. It has two important ports, Wuxi Harbor in the north and Su'an Port in the south. The Lanyan River is very important to the plain. It brings water and soil from the mountains to the sea. In the past, heavy rains caused flood has made the farming hard. Now, this beautiful plain and its interesting history attract many visitors. Yilan's forest. Over 70% of Yilan is covered by the mountains, and its forests are full of life. Trees like the Taiwan cypress grew here because the weather is cool and rainy. Taiwan is the southernmost place in the world where you can find these trees. Another special tree in Yilan is the Taiwan beech, which is very rare and comes from the Ice Age. In autumn, its leaves change color, and in water, its falling leaves cover the ground, making the forest look amazing. You might also see the Taiwan broad blue butterfly here, which depend on the beech trees for food.